Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Standing at Ellis Park, the Springboks are busy with their captain's practice. The weather in Joburg's changed quite dramatically. It's quite cold. It's going to be, I suppose we were getting so close to summer. It's going to be close to feeling like it's a bit more winter by the time we get to the field. And of course, when the sun dips under at Ellis Park, we know how cold it can get. Springbok bus behind me. Ellis Park they've done a lot of work around the precinct. Looking really good for the game. So what do we expect to happen tomorrow? It's a good question. I think it's going to be a lot closer. This week's injuries for the Springboks have made it probably a leveler. The fact that Sam Cane's back for the All Blacks will have a point to prove. All Blacks have picked pretty much their strongest team. So they'll be coming out here, and Ellis Park tends to favour them. They'll want a fast game. They want to move the Boks around. And this is a true test in the way for the Boks in terms of their new game plan and Tony Brown. If they're going to play an expansive game plan, Ellis Park is the place to do it. If those of you on the live stream yesterday will know I said the All Blacks normally score around 30 points a game. So to beat them, you're going to have to score more than 30 points. Ellis Park is certainly a place you can score more than 30 points, but you're going to have to be accurate, and you're going to have to minimize the errors because the All Blacks feed off those errors as well. They're great with the pressure game. The Boks love suffocating teams, but this is not really going to be one of those games. I think we're going to see an open, expansive contest. Eben Etzebeth looks great on the field. It looks fine. The Boks are confident. They're coming off their 2 wins in Australia, and even though there's been some changes, I think the big thing is how big of an influence are those changes going to be? How much will Ben Jason Dixon be impact at 7, and how much will Eben coming off the bench have that impact? When will he come off that bench? And what changes will the Boks make when he does come off the bench? I expect when he does come off, Ben Jason Dixon will probably come off the field, and Peter Steff will move back to 7. Then you'll have a loose trio of Elrich, Peter Steff de Toy, and Kwagga Smith in that second half. You got the one point I'm looking forward to watching is Gerard Steenekamp and the way he does in the scrum. He's somebody I wrote a piece about for Supersport this week. If you haven't seen it, go have a look there on the website. Just about how he's this quiet guy who's really looking to impress. So he's somebody I rate. I want to see him go up in Tyrell Lomax. It's going to be very interesting to see the outcome of that scrum battle. Of course, the Boks, if they get on top in the set piece, they'll give them such a lift as well. And this is Gerard Steenekamp's chance. The other interesting one is obviously Apelele Fassi at fullback and Sasha Feinberg Magumuzulu, how they sort of combine. That's going to be interesting to see because the Boks have now got a strike runner from the back and not a playmaker. So just a lot of pressure on those two, and they hold the key to the test for the Springboks. I think around the park, the teams probably match each other quite well, but the Boks have probably got a bit more confidence at the moment. Although this week they're going to have, there's going to be so much of a lever in terms of the All Blacks wanting to prove a point. There's not often the Boks start as favourites. They don't tend to do well as favourites normally, and so this is a new thing for them. But if they want to achieve their aim of dominating between World Cups, this is the exact place to do that. They've got the 2 wins in Australia. If they can add a win at Ellis Park, it's going to go a long way to capturing the Rugby Championship and achieving that goal. So for me, that's the big key for them as well. So at the end of the day, my prediction, Springboks by 4 or 5 points. It's going to be a close game, high-scoring game, and it's going to be a one to watch. This is the game we all wait for. This is the game the rivalry we love, and there's no better place to be than at Emirates Airline Park tomorrow. So that's it, Brenden. I'll keep an eye on the channel. I'll be bringing you all the press conferences, all the talk, and everything else that goes along with the game as well. And if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. It's always great to see what you guys say in the comments, and it's always great to do these videos and get that feedback. So that's it. We're at the Emirates Airline Park. The big game's waiting. I can't wait. I think it's just going to be a massive, massive day tomorrow. Let's hope for the Springbok victory, but let's hope for an amazing game. Thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.